Hi, this is Gavin Martin with On Purpose Growth, and this is another Breakthrough Sales Brief. And today's topic is going to be meeting your prospects for the first time. It's a question we get a lot, which is, hey, I'm meeting this prospect for the first time. How do I make it a good meeting? Well, let's dive right into that. So there's a couple things that commonly come up and that make prospect meetings, frankly, suck. They don't go anywhere a lot of times. They're awkward for both of us. They're expensive. You're spending gas and time and coffee and God knows what to go to these face-to-face meetings that don't go anywhere. Often, they just lead to more meetings. We don't need any more of those. And you get the runaround. They get information and you get nothing, except for false hope, maybe. So why does it go wrong? Well, you're pitching, so you're sounding like a salesperson. Their eyes glaze over and they box you into the salesperson's stigma. So stop pitching if you're pitching. And the other reason that can go wrong is both sides just let the meeting happen. They don't drive it toward an outcome. Neither side is prepping for the meeting. Neither side has a clear agenda for the meeting. Every meeting should have a clear outcome that both of you are driving toward. And it should be clear to both sides at the start of the meeting what that outcome is. Thirdly, if you don't talk about their world and their challenges, if you are the subject of the sentence and they are not the subject of every sentence that you're speaking, it's very likely that you're talking about your world, not their challenges. Therefore, you're never going to have relevance. So why would they work with you? Another reason it goes wrong. Yes, again, you're pitching. This is the big one. And neither side is prepared. I mentioned that earlier. That's another reason it can go nowhere. And the last and final new rule as to why it goes wrong is you're pitching. You notice a pattern? Stop pitching. So, what to do about it? Well, you should first and foremost always set ground rules for the conversation before it happens. What are ground rules? It's things like why we're sitting down, why we're having the conversation, why did they agree to meet with us? What's the clear outcome we're marching toward? Frankly, my style, I want to march to a clear yes or a no to the next step and define what yes and no means. What does that next step actually look like? If we say yes, what are the sequence of events? If we say no, what are the sequence of events? That's what defining yes and no means. So we have a clear outcome and we know exactly what those outcomes mean. And that we're setting the tone that we are going to ask lots of questions. They're going to give you detailed, honest insight into their challenges. That's how you know how to find relevance in their world and add tons of value. So if this was useful, please pay it forward. Share and comment. If you've had waste of time meetings and you no longer have them, tell us what worked for you. This is our approach, but maybe you have a different approach. We'd love to hear it. If you're considering trying this and you have some concerns or questions, you could always send us your thoughts and feedback and contact us directly. The email address is letstalk@onpurposegrowth.com, and we'll see you on the next Breakthrough Sales Brief.